Agree on, or you're just nodding? So basically, this person, it would probably come to church or wherever it is. It's not just in church. Just what I'm trying to outline is this multiple personality that we have. Okay, most most psychiatrists would call it a disorder, but it probably resides in most of us, without us meaning to. We find that when we go to certain places, when we go to certain areas of our life, there's an automatic switch that goes on. And we adopt a certain set of mannerisms which are different from what is at home, outside, at work, in church. And also, now we can also welcome a new area of our lives when it comes to multiple personalities. Any guesses what it is? It's a relatively new one, but it's always been there. Zoom out a bit, what's it called? Zoom out back, what's it called? It's not just, the internet, so it's online, correct? We have practically a different personality online. Anybody else who met this person that is online in real life would not recognize you. Be different. Most cases, and if you look around, if you look at your friends, if you look at your own family, and you happen to maybe just have a look at what's going on online, chat, for example. Just let's look at chatting, and you look at the responses that this person is giving, and you're saying, "Is that really Gustave?" Using myself as an example, by the way. So when you come to that path, when you come to that realization, would it bother you? And if it doesn't bother you, should it? So this is pretty much what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about our personality when it comes to online, when it comes to the world of the internet. Alright? Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I promise it'll get a little more interesting as we go along. So we seem to create an alternate world for ourselves, where we can be whatever we want. Alright? And now I invite you guys to think about the various areas that I'm talking about. Facebook. Can you give me other areas that we are online? Twitter. Anything else? There's Instagram also, I believe. Is Instagram an online? I'm not too aware of what Instagram is. I believe there's Tumblr and other things like that. Yeah. There's Orkut, MySpace. WhatsApp can also be an area where BBM. Alright, we're forever on BBM. My goodness. In my office, it drives me bonkers. I get into the lift, and the lift can hold 15 people. Okay. When it is 9 o'clock in the morning, everybody, we get only 2 lifts, okay, our building's divided, it's 24 floors, and up to 15 it's lift 1 and 2, and 16 onwards is lifts 3 and 4. So, there are a lot of 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, okay, and the top 2 floors are the Chinese. So, 9 o'clock it is a nightmare. So, 15 suddenly becomes 32. Okay, in a lift. Somehow you're just there. And still, people can still go with their video. Yes, the lift will be there in 3 years. So, that is where, that's what drives me bonkers. How are you getting reception? Anyway. So, BBM. Twitter, Facebook, okay? How many of us are on Facebook? Don't worry, I will not go look up your profile. It's not about that, just for the purpose. How many of us on Facebook? Let's see those arms. Okay, pretty much 100%. Yeah, including the kids. Um, Twitter.
Yes.
Okay. What else have we got? WhatsApp. How many of us on WhatsApp? Cool. BBM. Okay, BBM is dying now. It's not a Okay. How many of us remember ICQ? Okay. Not sure your age. MSN. How many of us on MSN at any point? Yahoo Messenger. Okay, so Yahoo's still alive. What else is there?
G-Talk. G-Talk. Google Talk.
Oh, Google Plus?
Yeah. Skype.
Okay, Google Plus. How many of us on Google Plus? That circles thing? Okay, so it seems to be gaining traction there. No, why do I see so many notifications on my Google circles? Please accept me. Okay, I do at some point. Okay, good. So here now you're on Facebook mode. Let's choose Facebook as a because all of us are on Facebook. Okay. So we create an alternate world for ourselves. Okay. You know what an alternate world is? You create your own little planet where you are king and your subjects are there. You can do whatever you want to do. You can throw dirt and then you can give them treasures. Whatever. This is your own world. Okay. You understand what I mean by alternate world? That means it is your world that you created in your mind. Okay? Great. Cool. So we can do whatever we want, whatever it is. Okay? We are the law. So an example would be, so we come to church and we hear Jesus says, you have always heard that an eye for an eye, you must hate your enemies, etc. But I say,
Love your neighbor.
you have heard this one, right?
Yes.
Just checking. What is it? Love your enemies. Okay, do good to those who hurt you, persecute you. Okay, is persecute what is one slap? When I think of persecute, I think of somebody who's whipping the stuffing out of someone, you know, or is really torturing someone. That's persecution for me. I think of the martyrs. I think of those who are thrown to the lions. That's persecution. It's not something small. And Jesus is saying, do good to those who persecute you. Correct? Okay. And then you go online, Facebook, and then you hear about these rapists and things that have happened. And then you hear and you see the same people who are raising their hands to the altar and everything says those guys should be dragged in the street and quartered and killed. Today. Who are you again? So, do you see where I'm going with this? Yes, those rapists should be brought to justice, but I hardly think that this is about, their life. I don't think one can be a judge of that. Okay, nobody, not even the state. Yeah. So that's an example. Okay, and there are many more examples like that. Maybe a little less petty would be okay. So the same person who comes to church looks up at the altar, and then in the next time he's on Facebook, he says, "Check out this hot pic of dot dot dot." Right? So that's where we are, right? So we kind of it's almost like you become. Have you heard of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Robert Louis Stevenson wrote that book. Why did he write that book? Particularly to outline personalities. There's a Jekyll and Hyde in each of us. So we are like this in one place, and then we go on Facebook, and we really think that nobody can see us. They can see what we want them to see. Alright? That this is what you're going to see, and you're going to get fooled. Because you don't know it's me. Okay, so it's an illusion that we create for ourselves that we are free from the chains of accountability. I'll give you another example. You're all with me, right? You're not falling off the chair in sleep penis. Okay. So that means everything's fine. So yeah, an example is in my case. My bachelor days, many moons ago, I was a gamer addict.